do I want to win, um, or do I want to be me? What is my priority? And I say like I can't fake myself, so I'm not gonna try to do things I wouldn't do in another battle. So I'm just gonna do my thing.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to Stance Elements. I'm ChazB, I am your host, and today's show is brought to you by Freestyle Session. Check out their online collection, and at checkout, use the code Stance Elements for 20% off your order. So once you go to make that purchase at freestylesession.com, use the code Stance Elements for 20% off your total order. Now, without further ado, it's such a pleasure to be talking to this guy. We go way back. I've got Xak from 17th Generation and Arcopalm crew. Brother, it's good to see you, man. How's things?
Yo, good to see you. Everything's fine. I'm really happy to be here talking to you. It's a big pleasure to be part of the show, be part of your program. I'm excited to waiting for your questions.
That's amazing, brother. And looking at you right now, I see you're wearing the Red Bull BC1 merch. You were competing in the top 16 at the Red Bull BC1 World Finals last year. From what I understand, you've done the Spain qualifier, I don't know how many times, and you won every time that you did the qualifier. And this is your first time taking part in the World Finals. So how was your experience at Red Bull BC1 last year?
Yeah, it was a long way because actually I started like the first BC1 Spain was in 2011. It was like they got like invites, like wild card, straight 16 people. I got an invite and I lost in first round. That was the year that Che won. And then next year I didn't enter the battle. And the third year, like 2013, there were qualifier. I did the qualifier to got the invite, and I also lost in the first round. And I was like, "Damn, what the fuck!" So
So
there
more
was a
than three
point.
times, you do the battle more than three times, because every time that I see your name and the Spanish Red Bull, it was always because you won the event three times. So that's my bad, bro. I didn't know you did it earlier as
No,
well.
no, no, no. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine because it's like my career in VC1 started in 2014. That was the year that I traveled a lot. I remember I did a trip to Japan that was really inspiring for me. There were seven smoke with the people from the 86 year. So only participants and judges who born in the year 86. That's me. And I won that battle. It was really nice. The last round was against Babylon from my looking. It was super hype. So when I go back to Spain, my confidence was really high. And that year I won straight. Like I was feeling completely different, like from a loser like to a winner. And then since that year I won next year also in 2015 and in 2016. And the last year I entered the competition was 2017. Che and me faced each other in the final, and he won. And after that, Rebel, I was like thinking like, do I want to keep doing BC1 or could I like change my perspective? And then Rebel Spain asked me to help them with the artistic plan and to help them in some other way, not just entering competitions. Because I was like, I really like what they do. I really like how they work and the things I do beside competitions, like how the brand and the company works. So I started to collaborate with them, and also it was a really good for me because I was thinking like, okay, my chance to get an invite in the world final is not anymore through a national cipher because I cannot enter VC1 Spain if I help them. So I was really motivated to work hard to get a wild card. I was like going to all the one-on-one I could and try to shine. And yeah, when I got the wild card, I think in 2021 I was one of the first wild cards, and I couldn't believe. I couldn't believe. I was so happy. I was driving through Madrid going to practice, and Madrid is a big city, so I need the Google Maps to drive, and I just the message pop up like, yo, blah blah blah. What do you think about wildcard for this year? And I was like, wow! I started to scream, and I have to stop the car because I was about to crash. Like, and I was thinking like, damn, that's crazy. And I think if you ask me about my feelings about BC1, I think I was the happiest moment was that moment, because then in the battle you are too much focused, and you are like, you have a mixture of have fun and do good performance, and you have a mix of enjoy and listen to the music, but also you want to throw your stuff, because it's like, it's like a big exposure. So it's so many different feelings, because also it was my first time. So many different feelings. Then, if you ask me honestly, the happiest moment was when I received a message and the way I prepared for the battle.
So when you talk about your experience in the top 16, you battled Lee from the Ruggeds, right? In the
Yeah.
first round. How do you rate your dancing on the day? Did you think that you could have done any better? Was that the best that you could have done? Or on that day, like did anything happen? Because we, like, the reason why I ask you that is because, like, we've been watching your dancing for years and years and years, and we know you have the potential to take out absolutely anyone on any given day,
Thank
and
you.
sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. So I would just like to know what your thoughts were on your performance that day.
Yeah, I feel happy. I felt happy with what I did. I had kind of my plan, and like my main goal was to stand for so many rounds. I think my style is more based on like pattern and creating certain chain of moves that comes to something. So with so many little details, I realize when I practice that doing 3 rounds is like tiring me a lot. Also, I like to dance in the, like, even top rock is making me very tired, and it's something I want to do. It's something I like to do, even if I think judges don't value so much. um, so I'm happy with what I did. It could be many other different scenarios with many other different results, maybe, but it is what it is. It was what it was, and I'm happy with my decisions. I think it was a really hard battle, because in that big stage, Lee's style with big moves is shining a lot. So I think when you have big moves in the big stage, like people who are from really far can see, the ones who are closer and the ones who are farther, they can see some things. If they are very little, they can appreciate that. That's my feeling. So I was thinking like, Lee is a really really strong dancer, and also he had a lot of hype because he comes from winning a, like, last chance, like he qualified last chance, and he did really good. And also he's like a rookie, he's an upcoming b-boy. So I was thinking like, oh, it's a hard battle, so I gotta do all I gotta throw all I can. But in another way, like, some people are thinking, are asking me like, why don't you do this or that or whatever. It's like, what I think is like, my style is not about one move or two move or three moves. It's about movement. So at the end, I think what I did is, I trust in what I did, and also I wanted to save something. you know, like I was feeling like I want to keep going and I want to show more of me. I don't want to do like you know, like I say like a WinRAR, you know, when you're like a WinRAR is like a document when you compress all you have and you throw like a set with like all your signatures, like pa, 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 pa. I don't like this. So I was thinking like I don't want to stress myself. I want to do my thing. And yeah, well, at the end of the day, I was happy. Like I was saying, like I know it is what it is. Um,
Because there will be dancers watching this. They battle the way that you described there. They have all of their signatures in that way, and they push them out all in the first round. If they make it past the first round, they don't have much for the second round and for the other rounds. And when we spoke backstage at the event, you said that you were happy to represent with your style that day. You were happy that your style could shine on the stage, regardless of whether it was a win or a loss. You were happy that people got to see you for who you are. So how important is it for dancers to show their individuality on such a big stage like that?
is the main thing for me. Is the main thing for me. That stage is not so much about winning or losing. It's like you got the chance to show the world what you do, who you are, and in what you have been investing your time for the past 15, 20, 25 years. So that's the main thing. And I was thinking, I had this discussion with myself, like, do I want to win, um, or do I want to be me? What is my priority? And I say like, I can't fake myself. So I'm not gonna try to do things I wouldn't do in another battle. So I'm just gonna do my thing. And I was happy. I just, as you said, like I try to show my style. Sometimes, you know, it's like, you know, you have some moves that look good in the big stage, and the other moves that look good in the theater, and other moves look good in the underground jams. So for me, I was thinking like, I want to do moves that look good on me, and that's it.
And I want to go back to something that you said earlier about the training leading up to the Red Bull BC One. I think it plays well with what you're talking about, where you want to do more of what you love, but you also have to be conditioned for it with your fitness, with your strength, everything like that. And on your Instagram, you have been showing your training, you know, whether it's your dancing sessions or your workouts. So what was the priorities in your training leading into the Red Bull BC One, and how do you like to train normally?
Yeah. Okay. It's a deep question. Like my practice changed a lot because it's crazy because I'm 35, and at the age of like 34, 35 is when I realized and I understood a lot of things. First thing I understood is that it's really important to work out. It's really important to go to the gym, not necessarily to like do weights, you know, but you can go to the gym and use the gym in many different ways. So like body condition. So like 4 times a week, I was going to the gym to do body condition like 3 hours a day. So around 12 hours a week of body condition. And there I was doing mobility, I was doing activation, I was doing plyometry, I was doing strength, and I was doing like bike stamina or like endurance. That was like one day. One day I was doing all this, like mobility, strength, and then endurance. And this was always after breaking. So I was breaking Monday to Friday, 3 hours every day, like 3 hours breaking. And then Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday, I was doing this workout. Um, it was really important for me also to understand that even if you are preparing for BC1 and you have to do a lot of rounds, you can't go every day to do rounds because my mind was stressing, my desire to battle was like disappearing. So like from these 5 days, 2 or 3 days, I was just doing like free move. I was just working more on music, on the flow. I was more working on the aesthetic of the movement, about the transitions, and not thinking about round, battle. And yeah, on the other days, I was battling people in the practice, or I was battling the chronometer, the the clock. So that's what I do. At the end, Instagram is a window to our life, but it's impossible to show everything we do, and it's unnecessary also. So sometimes when I post things just flowing or dancing wherever in the roof or in the grass, this is like a balance for me. Like when I do rounds, it's stressing my body and stressing my mind, and when I do this kind of dancing, it's more like relaxing, chilling, and just like draining these negative things. So I was trying to balance all this kind of training, and even right now I do. Like I like to some days don't stress myself because breaking is a really like rock dance. It's really like heavy dance. It demand a lot from our bodies, and I think we have to do also something that chill our body and chill our mind and relax ourselves.
There's a lot to take in there, and especially for people that do just train round after round after round every session. What you're telling us is that there's more to breaking, there's more to training than just doing round after round. There's a lot of experimentation and everything else that you said about finding a balance between between the hard moves that help you in the events versus dancing that we all enjoy doing every other time. So the last thing I want to ask you on that note is, there's young up and coming b-boys and b-girls that follow you. They look at your battles, they look at your training, but they're also looking at the conditioning side and the gym and everything as well. Like nowadays there's more of an emphasis on being a breaking athlete. People that they break to a high level, but they also train in the gym at a high level as well. For any dancer that wants to improve their fitness, improve their conditioning and everything, just in short, what would you recommend a dancer do if they want to improve their fitness? Like, what's the first level?
Well, what I will say to them is first, find around you somebody who is a professional about body condition or workout or something. Be careful from whom you are taking advices. So find a good professional. And also, I will say to them, try to have a healthy lifestyle. Try to stretch. Try to understand that when you are 18 or 20, it takes not so much from your body breaking to break. You don't need so much. Like you don't have to warm up. You don't have to stretch. You're not gonna feel the negative impact in your body. But while you get older, your body will tell you didn't warm up, you didn't stretch, you didn't. When your body will start to have injuries. So what I say to them is that if you want to have, if you're looking for longevity in dancing, if you want to dance for a long time, you need to take care of your tool. Your tool is your body and your mind, so you have to take care of them. So that's that's the good thing about this like sport or athlete side that now is coming, that it make us realize how important it is to take care of our body. And actually, I was always like taking care of my body, but now I'm more conscious about, damn, it's crazy because I tell everybody this, like, I work in this like sport facility with other like people who do like other kind of sports. And I was one day watching one guy who do a lot of body conditioning in the gym, and I was so curious, like, damn, what will he do? And I came to him like, yo, hello, what is your sport? And he say, I'm an archer. I was flipping like, damn, really? And he was working out like crazy. And he told me like, uh, if you want to do what you do for a long time, you need to be wise. So that's what many people say to me, like, hey, look, I'm drunk. I look what I do. What you do with your bike, like trying to say to me like, running in the bike is not making me better dancer. And it's right. It doesn't make me better dancer. It just helped me to dance longer. And that's really important to understand. Also the kids.
Wow. That's the perfect place to end this interview, man. Dude, I really appreciate your time. Thank you so much for this chat. I know that we always have a good time when we talk anyway. I'm pretty sure we'll have you back on sometime soon. And I really hope to see you soon as well, bro.
Thank you, man. It's always a pleasure. Yes, I just want everybody, last thing you allow me to do is tell everybody that 3, 4, and 5th September is going to be Algory World Battle in Porto. And I invite everybody to go. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be huge, organized by Max and Algory Shoes. I hope to see you guys there.